A very good morning. It's Mark here. It's 8:16 a.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, 18th of June. That's 12:16 GMT. US session underway. And let's have a look how the US dollar is performing. Lots of fundamentals coming up today. I have shortly in about 15 minutes job unemployment numbers coming out of the US. 2 p.m. Eastern Time is the Fed interest rate decision, widely expected to leave rates unchanged. And of course, the Middle East crisis, which is um, ongoing and creating a lot of nervousness in the markets as we wait to see the US's stance and the US's involvement. So certainly a lot that can affect the market today. From a technical point of view, let's have a look how the US dollar stands going into this US session. Strong US dollar yesterday, resistance all the way up here at 98.43. So far today, a push lower. US dollar has been sold off from those highs from yesterday down to support at 98.05. Looks to be fighting its way back now. Let's zoom in on that hourly. Did fight its way back, but once again, US dollar weakness as we enter the US session, and sellers will be looking at this 98.06 support area. Let's have a look at how the majors are shaping up, starting with the Euro US. So the strong US dollar yesterday, that's reflected in the euro being sold off all the way down here to support levels at 114.79. So far today, euro is fighting back. So we're seeing strong euro, weak US dollar. At this point, buyers will be looking on euro, looking up at resistance at 115.19, wanting to come up and test that 115 level. Sellers of euro, buyers of US, a continuation of yesterday, would see the support area at 114.79 being tested. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see how euro strength to start, sell off by the euro, selling euro, buying US, but it looks like euro does want to come back and test the 115 resistance area. Let's have a look at the pound. Also, very strong US yesterday. Look how the pound got sold off yesterday, all the way down to support here at 134.10. So far today, pound is fighting its way back against a so far weak US dollar. Got support at 134.25 and resistance at 134.76. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see pound looking to come up and test the 134.74 resistance area. Sellers will be looking down at the 134.26 support. Let's have a look at the US yen. The strong US dollar yesterday, there it is. There's the big green candle, resistance at 145.47. However, the gapped higher even to start today's trading, but you can see US dollar being sold off, the same as we saw in the euro and the pound. Strong yen today, testing support right now at 144.80. Let's see if we can break below that. If I put up the hourly, there you can see from resistance up here at 145.40 all the way down to the support 144.79. Sellers of US, continued US dollar weakness, the way it started today, will see a test break of this 144.78 support. If the US dollar can or does bounce back, it'll probably be of this area around the 144.70, looking up at resistance at 145.48. And the US Canadian, we'll see US dollar strength yesterday, a strong day against the Canadian. Canadian's been really strong against the US, but yesterday, a pretty strong fight back from 135.68 support, all the way up yesterday to resistance at 136.86. Looking at that 137 mark today, selling US, buying Canadian. There's the red candlestick. So from that resistance area at 136.80 already has tested and broken below 136.50, and we'll look to see if Canadian strength can continue, US dollar weakness, all the way down to this 36, $1.36 would be the target. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see how after trying higher US dollar, given up those gains, slight retracement and coming down again, 136.43, current price US dollar Canadian. So we are seeing this morning US dollar giving up to start with, giving up those gains from yesterday. We'll see if that can be maintained and whether the euro, pound, yen, Canadian continue to strengthen, or if the US dollar can turn things around and put in a run, which we have seen over the past couple of days. Keep that discipline. I will see you at the end of day session.